It's Maggie Muhern from Modern Salon. We are here, the Spring Summer 2019 Collections, New York Fashion Week, and look who I found. It's my buddy, Peter Gray, who always does the best shows, finally. And we're here at Badgley Mischka. You say finally. I've been stalking him, and he said, I finally have 3 minutes for you. So this is pretty exciting because we're here right at the very beginning, and you can talk to us about prep.
What we're doing is actually the most important thing, as we're building a house, when you're building a hairstyle, is foundation. And I think too often, especially as we get experience, we overlook foundation and understanding what products do to hair and why we use products. And I've gone back to an old 80s product or 80s, 90s product, Mousse. And we've got the new Volume Envy Extra, number 4 from L'Oreal Professionnel. And we've basically put it all the way through the hair, but concentrated on working it right into the base of the hairline. So you can see section by section, we've worked it all the way through, very fine sections, onto the roots, so that we're getting this directional blow dry. We've just blow dried it back with a round brush very, very loosely all the way through. Now, Badgley's theme this season was Alice in Wonderland, so how did we kind of interpret that? What I wanted to do was, initially we started off with this idea, obviously, of Alice with a bow on her head, and some sort of bow, and then it was like, okay, do we do a hair bow? And a hair bow looked cheesy, and then I was like, well, what if it just was a tie without a bow? And they were like, ooh, we love the idea of that. Loved the idea of pulling the hair back, and the initial instinct was to grab the hair from a section at the front hairline, which tends to be short on most girls. So wherever you pull it, it's all been broken off, or all been taken shorter, and you pull it up, and it was to create a band like that. So that we decided wouldn't work. We tried putting in extensions, tape extensions right at the root there, and that didn't work. So what we've done is we've used a little bit of the Infinium spray on a brush, pulling that back, and we're going to go in behind the ear here, drop a vertical section, and we're going to pull all that up. And at this point we've got a nice long stretch of hair, and all the little loose pieces we can then just drop out, give it a twist, and this is going to come right over on top of the head here. And we're going to bring one from this side. Okay, we got it? Thank you. Cheers. Thank you very much. We're going to bring one from this side here. And we're going to get this really perfect. Okay, I'm just showing you roughly quickly. We're going to hold that up there. Take a little loop. Put a loop into it. We're going to lock it, okay, if you can hold your finger on there. And once we've got the hairband there, we're just going to get this very, very perfect all the way through. So this falls really nicely. We're going to have a very soft wave in the back using a 1.5 inch curling iron, no base hairspray at all on it, except on very resistant hair. We'll use some of the Infinium 4. And then we're going to use a large needle and some elastic thread. And we're just literally going to put a little X shape in here and stitch in some elastic there, and clip it rather than using pins. So it's knotted elastic will hold it nice and fast, and the girls will be able to change, move around, shake their heads, and it'll stay in place.
That's so great. So you're making a headband out of the hair.
That's it. It's a hairband.
So we're seeing a lot of hair pulled away from the face this season. Is that something you're saying is happening?
I think
or it's happening for this show?
It's happening for this show and others, actually. And what's really precipitating it is makeup. Because people are actually getting back into makeup, because we've had like season after season after season after natural, so all the hair being around the face has actually helped. Now we're actually getting statement makeup. We're getting a look out of it. We did a couple of shows yesterday, and there was like an amazing look at Michael Costello, and today we got a beautiful look. And it's really all about makeup coming back, I think, and I want to show that and help makeup artists kind of give them basically a palette or a canvas that they can work from.
It's all about the collaboration,
yeah,
and respecting each other's art.
That's us backstage, and I mean, and working on something really simple, really beautiful, well executed, rather than something that's you can't really use. I mean, you can use this little technique in so many different ways. For a bride, you could take it around, use it across the back of the neck. You take it around, use the ear to ear across the top here.
So it's playing around with it.
Totally.
Even somebody like you who's been doing this forever, you still have to tweak it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a foundation technique, and we're just playing with ideas, and then coming up with this section behind the ear was something that was really novel for us.
Yeah, back in here.
Yeah. So it's this section here behind the ear was the key for us, 'Cause this is the section that you can twist and put in place, and we can run right up onto the top of the head there. And you get that hairband feeling all the way down.
Well, that's so pretty. So I'm getting a Beyonce thing going on back here. I've got a little wind, but coming from the wrong way. Thank you so much. I can't believe you gave us this much time. I so appreciate it. Have a great show. Have a great season.
Enjoy Badgley. Take it easy.
Easy.
Thanks,
Bye.
Modern.